Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy, and today we are going to be cash stuffing for the fourth week of November, November 22nd to the 28th. If you guys are new here, I just wanted to take a moment to introduce myself. I'm a mom of three. We are self-employed. We have a business. My husband and I, we work on it together, and we pay ourselves weekly, and we also do weekly budgets so that we can account for everything that goes in and out of the business. So let's go ahead and count our cash. And I also want to thank you, all of you guys who took the time out to comment in my last video about my stimulus check being late, and also being so kind about all of your comments, and how there was a comment that wasn't so kind, but you guys were, were telling me how I shouldn't keep that to heart because it's just one person, and it just made my day, and it felt really good. So today I have some prop money because this is in the bank. I don't want to be keeping thousands and thousands of dollars in the house. Okay, so let's start out with counting our 100. Actually, you know what? I'm going to unstuff our envelope. So the envelopes that I have here, this one is my business binder, and this is a Moterm personal size, and I get you guys love this binder, and I do too. It's one of my favorite, and I just keep all of our bills in here for the business. That's why this is the dashboard that I have. It says wife, mom, and boss, and I have some of these cute design for it so that it just keeps me motivated to continue budgeting. Okay, so let's unstuff our payroll first. Like I said, we have to take care of our employees because they are our bread and butter, and they are our backbone for the business. So of course, we always try to make sure that they are taken care of. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4,000 in the bank. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800. So 4,800. Okay, I'll leave this here. And then the next envelope that we're unstuffing is going to be, so I also have my cheat sheet here of how much we are unstuffing so that we can stuff for this week. So this is last week's stuffing. And the next one that we're going to unstuff for the business is gonna be, should be all the way in the back. Okay, so AP and to go is what we pay in order to have workers' comp. Since we do have employees, we have to make sure that we pay. So that's $20. And the last one that we're gonna unstuff is Novo. So Novo is a separate account from our regular checking account. This is what we use to take out all of the subscriptions and any type of expenses that we have on a monthly basis. So it automatically gets withdrawn every single week. I deposit $250 into this checking account so that we know we have enough money. Last week I actually only deposited $200, so I'm going to take it out so that we can account for that. So now the business binder is ready to be unstuffed. Okay, so onto the personal binder. So this is my household binder, and I really love this thing. I just got it on Amazon. It came as a pack of 2 like this, and I got this dashboard as a bundle with this one, and I just thought that it went really well together with the whole theme of owning a business and also being a mom. And so this one just says, today is not just another day, it's a new opportunity. I just love that so much. Okay, so the first one that we're going to unstuff in this binder is going to be water. So we just paid out water bill, so now we're going to take it out so that, let's see, we have 180 in here, so we can pay our water bill. So I try to keep some money inside the bank and in stuff so that if we have extra money, we can deposit it into the binders and the envelope so that we can be 1 month ahead. So that's how I do it. Our iCloud subscription is $20 a month. Okay, so next is State Farm, which is our insurance, and I'm gonna take it out, $150. That's how much. So we have with State Farm both, let's see, renter's insurance as well as car insurance. So that's why it seems a little bit high, but it's actually a really good deal, at least for us anyway. CHM is our healthcare insurance, and I'm going to be taking out $520 plus $150 for a quarterly bill. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 650, and 670. So that should take care of both our quarterly and our monthly bill for our health insurance. Like I mentioned, we are self-employed, so we do have CHM, which stands for Christian Healthcare Ministry, and they provide healthcare insurance for us and our family. And then our next envelope is Ethos, and Ethos is my life insurance. So we have 3 kiddos. That's why we need to have life insurance in case anything does happen to us, God forbid. We the kids will be taken care of. Okay, so our second household bill binder is going to be this one right here, and I really like this one. It says grateful for the small things, big things, and everything in between. So I think that's a really great quote. Okay, so our first envelope that we're going to unstuff is rent, and this should have $400, and it does. Okay, and then next is childcare. Childcare should have $440. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, $420, but I did increase it to $440. So my mom watches our kid, and she's just been so wonderful. She also cooks for us, so I try to, you know, compensate her really well, and so that's why we increased from $420 to $440. Okay, so that is it for our household binder. So now we are ready to stuff it. But before we do, let's count how much cash we have here to make sure that we got the right amount. Okay, 1, 2, 3,000 in the bank. 4,000 in the bank. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 2,500. So 4,000 plus 2,500. I got some 50s stuck in here. Okay, so in 50s we have 50, 100, 150, 200. 20s we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2. So 200. So we are taking $6,900 to pay our bills. So I'm going to set this aside. Okay, so next I'm going to unstuff my cash envelopes. So we are not at the end of the week yet, so I still have some money in my cash envelopes. You guys, I have mentioned that we've been so good with our spending. We haven't spent anything big anyway, so we have a lot of money left in here for spending, and I'm just super proud of ourselves for that. Let's see, miscellaneous, yep, still have the 20. Today we went to a museum close to our house. We took a break during work to relax and go on a hike because it's such a nice day, and this museum is so nice and it's free. So if you guys are tight with your budget but you still want to do something fun, look around your area to see what things that are free to do, because me and my husband, we had so much fun there, and it was also an exercise. I actually was able to close my rings, so I was really happy about that. All right, so let's count the cash that we're going to be working with today. So 2,000, I think. Yep, 2,000. That's currently in the bank right now. And in hundreds, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. So 2,000 plus 1,100. In 50s, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And wait, 1, 2, 250. 2,000 plus 1,100 plus 250s. in 20s, we have 20, I can't count this. I have to count them by itself. It's right. You know, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I like to count the bills separately. I can't hold all of them. I think it's just my hand is so slippery. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82. Let me make sure I got that right. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82. Yep. Okay, in tens, we just have a 10. And then ones, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh no, I cleared that out. Okay, 2,000 plus 1,100 plus 200 plus 200 plus 10 plus 6 plus 15. Okay, 3,566, which is what we should be. Yep, 3,500. So on my budget, it says 3,564 because I'm actually adding a couple dollars to my student loans. So that's why there's an extra $2 there. But okay, now that we have the correct denominations, let me just put them all here, line them up. So let me know how you guys are doing. I love to hear from you guys, like always. I love chatting with you. I was chatting with, I think, Kathy, and she said that you guys are like, you know, my friends, and I do consider you guys my friends because I talk with you guys probably like 3 times a week, and so it's really nice to get to know everybody a little bit, especially in your videos when you're doing all of these chit chats. So I love that about this community where we're so helpful and friendly, and you know, we are just one big happy family here. Okay, so first in the business binder, we are going to be stuffing payroll, and this week payroll is getting $1,500. Okay, we got 1,000, and we're gonna put 500 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 1,500 is going to payroll this week. And next is it's barely fitting in here. Okay, our next envelope is going to be the AP Intego, which is our workers' comp. And we're going to, there we go. Okay, so we're going to put $22. And that's a 20 and a 2. Okay, so I hope that these binders and envelopes are making sense for you guys. I know I have some people who watches my video because of the way that we organize our business envelopes, and we work full-time for our sub. We're self-employed, so we try our best to organize it in a way that makes sense for us. But if it doesn't make sense to you guys, let me know and I'll try my best to explain it. But these personal envelopes should be pretty straightforward. I think it's the business one that trips people up sometimes because we have different bills that we have to pay for. Okay, so for rent, I'm going to skip rent for this week, but I usually like to stuff a little bit every single week so that we don't have to have like one big bill at the beginning of the month. Okay, childcare is getting $440, like I said earlier. My mom watches our kids while we work. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we try to pay her really well. She also cooks for us. So I don't know if you guys, cook, but me and my husband, we cannot cook. And so we rely on my mom. I know one of these days we have to learn how to cook. Otherwise, we would do like really simple meals, like we would go to Costco, or we would cook something like spaghetti or tacos for the kids. But my mom, she cooks like full-blown home cooked meals, and so food's going up and everything, so we just try to make sure we pay her really well, as well. She watches the kids too. So all right, so the next bill we're going to stuff is our maintenance fee. Let me see, I don't have a binder for maintenance fee, which now I need to create one. Okay, so I bought a bunch of these envelopes off of Amazon, and what I like to do because I'm not sure like 100% that, you know, these envelopes, I really want to order them from Etsy, but then one time I ordered a bunch of envelopes from Etsy, and it turned out that they were really pretty, like they were gorgeous, but I didn't use them right away, and it just sat there. And so now I want to try out these envelopes first, and then all I do is I have a label maker, and I just try them out first before I actually order the fancy, you know, envelopes, because you just never know when a category changes. And I'm definitely, once we have all of our bills and binders and categories sorted out, I will be ordering more of those envelopes because I love to support small businesses, especially these days. And so this has been working out pretty well for us right now, but eventually I will try to make them look prettier, because I know I like to just switch them out, you know, once in a while, just so that we can be on top of our budget, and continue being motivated to budget. Okay, so my next bill is going to be Discover, and Discover is my student loans bill, and it's going to be in the other binder. So I'm working on a debt snowball attack for all of our loans, business and personal, like student loans. We don't have any consumer's debt for ourselves, but we have a lot of business loans, so we're trying to attack that using the debt snowball. So what I'm gonna do is just stuff my bills. Once I get 1 month ahead, I'm going to be stuffing and trying to build up my envelopes, and then tackle the smallest debt. Right now, our smallest debt is, I believe, our car loan. So once we're done with our car loan, which is, what is it? Andrews is who we bank with to finance our car loan. So once we're done with Andrews, we're going to be tackling our next debt, which is Amex, and using all of the money that we used to pay with Andrews to pay off the Amex. So it's gonna snowball to the next debt. Okay, so our next envelope is gonna be Target, and let's see, Target is only gonna get $62, and Target is a bill for our business, so 60 and 2. So that's why it's going to be in here, which is this is my business binder. So I like to separate my bills between personal and business so that I know where they are. So next one is going to be Novo, which is, okay, so the rest of our bills is going to be business, so I shouldn't have closed that. Novo is getting $250. So like I mentioned earlier, Novo is our checking account that we use to keep all of our subscriptions, our monthly subscriptions. And each week we replenish it so that we have enough money in that checking account. So each week I put in $250, and earlier I unstuffed it $200, and then I'm going to go and deposit that. And our last bill is going to be family and friends. So we do have a family and friends bill, and that one will get $1,100. Okay, so that should be all. Whoops. For the bills that we're stuffing for this week. That is quite a lot. I can't wait until I'm able to be 1 month ahead, so that when I unstuff it, I have some money left over in here to tackle all of my debt. So my next, the next thing I'm gonna do is stuff our cash envelopes. $95. Wait, you know what? I didn't take out money for cash envelopes. So we still have a lot of money in here for that needs to go back to the bank. Okay, so let me just tell you guys what's gonna go in my cash envelope, since I actually have a lot of leftover money in here, rollover money. This is what I'm planning to for our cash envelope for next week. $95 is going to be budgeted for, 40 is going to food, 20 is for gas, 20 is for spending, and then $15 is for miscellaneous. So it's going to total $95, and that's how much we are actually going to budget. So this week is going really well for our sales. We are already ahead of ourselves, thank goodness to the stimulus check that finally arrived for us. So I'm assuming, or I'm looking forward to a little bit of a rollover money. That's why I'm budgeting some of that for this week. So this is what we're looking at for the week of the 4th week of November. So every single week I'm going to go back at the end of the week to reconcile the previous week and then budget for the next week and do the cash envelope stuffing, unstuffing, so that everything is accounted for. All right, so I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Again, I thank you all so much for all of your support. We are at 370 subscribers, which is amazing. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, watching, commenting, liking, all of the jazz. I hope that you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. With that, I will leave you guys and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.